This video is brought to you in association with Qualcomm Snapdragon.
Soon,
Come on, you beast!
a dragon is coming. No, a smaller dragon. But fast. And cute. But not that cute. And he's not coming to a theater. Nope, he's coming to your phone. Well, technically in your phone. Make sure your next phone has blockbuster speed and battery life you love. Make sure it has a Snapdragon processor. Qualcomm Snapdragon processors at the heart of the OnePlus 2.
Hi guys, Warren here from 499, and here we are at IFA 2015 in Berlin at the Sony booth. We've been covering IFA 2015 as you all know. Here we have the Sony Z5 Compact. It's really a really nice tiny little phone. But you might think that in terms of being compact, it might compromise in terms of features, but no. It is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, has a 23 megapixel camera on the back, waterproof, and a lot more. Let's go ahead and take a look what else this Sony Xperia Z5 Compact offers. So in terms of the design, as you can see here, it's pretty compact, fits in the hand really well. And as you can see here on the side, you have the fingerprint sensor on the power button. Sony's done that for all the new Xperia Z5 phones, the compact, the premium, as well as the Z5 have this fingerprint sensor integrated into the power button, which is a cool feature. And in terms of design, it is slightly on the thicker side, mainly due to the bigger battery packed inside. It's a 2700 mAh battery on the inside. It promises about 2 days of usage, which is kind of impressive for this kind of small device. And the best part is, since it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 with Quick Charge 2.0 technology, you can charge this battery really quick. And on the inside, you have 2 gigs of RAM. Driving this thing is also a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810, as I told you before. And unlike other manufacturers who have done away with the micro SD card slot, this device and the entire Xperia Z5 lineup packs micro SD card slot in addition to the dual nano SIM card tray. So the back is the camera, which is a 23 megapixel shooter, which is pretty impressive, and the same sensor across all these new Xperia Z5 lineup. On the front, you have a 5 megapixel Sony Xperia sensor, which also takes some good, really good pictures. And on the top, you have the headphone jack and a microphone. And on the bottom, you have another microphone and the micro USB port. And as you can see, you have a dedicated camera key, which is very rare these days. So you have a dedicated camera key, which actually on long pressing launches the camera. So you can also use the on-screen touch capture function as well, and you have the volume keys as well. And opening on the side, you have the flaps which hold the SIM card and the micro SD card over here. The display is slightly lower res considering the form factor. It's a 720p display with a 4.6-inch screen here. And still it uses the triluminous technology for the display engine. And it does, although the display is only 720p, the camera still supports 4K video capture. And it's impressive how Sony, across all the 3 new devices, has managed to keep the internals pretty much the same. We don't compromise for a lower processor just because this phone is a tiny phone. It's still powered by the same high-end internals. So overall, this phone is a pretty impressive phone for the form factor, where we might not find such phones a lot in the market these days. This was probably the norm a couple of years back in terms of the screen size and the dimensions. Sony is kind of delivered a product which most people would prefer, a compact phone but with like high-end specs. So it would be really interesting to see how this phone fares in the market when it launches later in October. So this is Sony Xperia Z5 Compact from IFA 2015 here in Berlin.